All right, I think we are all set to go. Everything seems to be fine. What's up? What's up? Hello, hello. I am here. Not late. All right, let's change it to what we're actually doing. I don't need that death counter here since that's not what we're doing today. I can die in Ham. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably loud as like crazy. Don't even, dude. I give people time to show up. Paleo. I think actually this could be even lower because Game Boy games tend to like destroy eardrums. Oh yeah, blame us. I'm not even. No, that's not a blame you. It's more of a I give people time to show up. Is the game and my volume balanced okay, or is like the game louder than me? By the way, I won't blame you. Actually, gonna be me. Sorry, Hamtaro. Because I unfortunately know that um, Game Boy games love to be like very loud. It's fine. Okay, good. How you doing, Dope Dog, by the way? You straight up chilling today? Bro, dog, you can't. I asked you how you were, that's how you respond. How are you today? Spits nonsense. I guess you're doing okay then. It sounds like you're doing good then. Can't just spread that. I don't think I told you, but I was at one of the oops, my bad. I was at one of the card shops I used to go to, and the owner's children were talking to me, and at one point we're playing this game. It's a card game, and it says it's called Junk. Like I guess that's the name of the game is Junk or something like that. I've never heard of my life. So we're playing it, and like the whole like I guess I can't think of the word. The whole like concept of the game is you start with like 10 cards face down, and your whole play is to get like a number for every card. Oh, thank you, Winders. You're supposed to get a number for like every card. Like, so you have 10, you have to find an ace for one, and then all the way up to 10. If you get a queen, you get to draw again. If you get a jack, then you skip your turn. If you get a king, then I can go anywhere. And so at one point, because every time you win a round, you basically get to go down like a number of how many face down cards you have and how much you need to get. And you do that until, you get down to 1 and then win. And at one point, I was down to 6 cards and he was down to 7. And he looks me this kid looks me dead in the eye and he goes, "Hey, you're 6, I'm 7. And I immediately roll my eyes like I know where this is going. And his mom, before he could say anything, says, "I don't want to hear it. Don't even say it." Tell you, Ma. She's like, and she was like asking me, she's like, "What does that even mean?" It's like, I was like, I know kind of what it's supposed to mean, but I still don't warrant it to be like anything actually. Oh my gosh. I don't understand, man. Apparently my brother, not the one you know of, but my oldest brother, he would, because he works in retail, and he heard a kid also saying it, and he was like, I don't want to be here anymore. Did I tell you that, what was it? Halloween. There was a kid walking around, like, cause like the rest of his family was like in costumes, and there's a kid walking around with a shirt, and it had two like skeleton hands holding those numbers, and I'm like, what the? Come on, dude, dress up, please. This is not a Halloween costume. I don't care if it's a skeleton on screen. Let's see how fast I can get through this game. What, to the shirt? Yeah, that was like, I was like, I'd rather you dress up. I'm supposed to talk to him. I'd rather you dress up in an actual costume than like wear a shirt that basically just displays like brain rot. But I also said I'm gonna see how fast I can beat this game, since I've beaten this game so many times before. It's kind of ingrained in my brain. Or at least try to get everything in a certain, like a fast amount of time. Dude, speed running? Speed running? 100% speed running? I don't even know what a route for this game would be. I've never looked it up per se. I think I've seen a task, but I didn't watch it all the way through. Oh, what's up, Anthony? It's a really fun game. I like it. I mean, of course, I like it. I played it so many times that I know like almost everything like the back of my hand. I'm gonna leave that there for now. I honestly would rather that than those two absolute abhorrent numbers. I'd rather any number than those numbers. Oh, I forgot to tell you that, so I've recently actually, like, learned how to make proper hot chocolate. And, wrong button. Make actual, like, proper hot chocolate. And every time I make it now, I just burn my tongue because I drink it too fast. I was like, I swear it's on one of these. How are you doing, by the way, Anthony? I didn't say that yet. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, because instead of using, like, you know, a Swiss Miss packet or anything. Bro, finally using milk. Even when I did use, like, the Swiss Miss packets, I would always use milk instead of, like, water. But, like, I've, like, learned how to actually, Oh, okay. Have a good one, Dope Dog. But, oh yeah, hot chocolate is so much better than coffee and tea. I like tea. Coffee is just, I don't know. I don't really care for it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, I learned how to like actually, you know, like sit there and like put the right amount of cocoa powder in there, put the right amount of like, what is it, like 70% dark chocolate chips and all that stuff. And for the hot chocolate I make, I put a little bit of espresso in there just to add flavor, but it's not like I'm like trying to make coffee. But yeah, all in all, I just love hot chocolate more than coffee or tea. Hey Martyville, how are you? But yeah, every time I make hot chocolate, of course, like I'm like, oh, I want to drink it so bad, so I like immediately, I don't even give it time to cool off. I just immediately start drinking it, and then I burn the tip of my tongue. It's like always happening. I'm good. I was before I started this, I actually finished playing the ROM hack I'm gonna do a review on next. I didn't think it would be that short, but also I literally had a whole day to where I just sat there and played it the entire time, just to try to get it over with. And then so I gotta script that now, but I'm also trying to what is it? Oh, I'm also trying to edit a stream right now. I'm editing my footage from Kirby Air Riders. Oh, thank you very much, Anthony. It is a great hack. I'm gonna wait until the next update comes out, and then I will probably go back and play it like 100%. Because from what I understand, I forgot their name. It's like Missing No something. The person who also works with Nemo had mentioned that they're working on a 1.2 version. And I might wait till that version comes out to play it again, but I'm already excited to play it again. I don't know how much I would wait until it comes out before I make a follow-up video, like announcing all the updates that the game has gotten. But I know that even 1.1 actually added a decent amount of stuff to it. Can I give you the second one I have? Or do I have to actually like reset your freaking... Okay, I do. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I'm currently editing the Kirby Air Rider streams because after those first two, because I recorded myself on the test rides. I did 2 test rides and I played it for about 2 hours, so I'm editing through that. And then also I forgot, where do I find Oopsies at, actually? Do I not have that? Okay, I do have Oopsie, okay, cool. So I have that ready to go, or no, I have those 2 to edit through. And then also, I have the actual streams I have that I need to edit through. I used to struggle so much finding this guy because I never knew he was here. Like, I was like, where the heck is Maxwell? It's like, oh yeah, you just gotta find him randomly in the ceiling. But I'm hoping to get that Air Riders highlight footage done before the end of this year. And of course, also get that next review out done soon. Because, like I said, I honestly wasn't... I think it's because the hack I played, because it's a Christmas hack, kind of. It's not like too much Christmas. It's more like makes the region like more winter-esque. But a lot of it, it's just not finished yet. Like, you can obviously tell there's a lot of stuff that wasn't finished. And even when like there's like several people that like talk to you and they're like, hey, come back in the next version. And it's like, well, where's the next version at? Because the hack itself came out, and it came out 2012. And I heard somewhere it got slightly updated in 2014, which I believe was the version I played, was the one that came out in 2014. I need to talk to her to get Mega Q. But yeah, so because it's a hack of gold, and it goes all the way. You get to You get to where you beat the Elite Four, and you get to where like, oh, I'm gonna go to Kanto real quick. And as you do that, because instead of going to the ferry, because there's a whole different boat that takes you to a different area that was newly added to the game, you get to the magnet train. You talk to the guys like, hey, you can't go here until the next version. It's like, well, there is no next version. So yeah, unfortunately, the hack is not fully complete. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, because I played through what was there, and it's a decent hack for what it is. But yeah, it's just unfortunate that it's not done yet. Yeah, I would try to get... Oh no, 100%. I mean, you have like, you know, like Lazarus that came out recently. I think Heart and Soul came out this year too, but I haven't got to that one yet. But I heard it's really good. So I need to get to that one soon. What other hacks came out recently? I think Polished Crystal didn't come out, but it got a recent update. And I know also Fool's Gold got a recent update. I don't know if it was this year or last year though, that's the thing. I'd have to do like more research on it, but I do know like, yeah, there's a lot of ROM hacks that came out this year that were like really good. Especially because like, I think after like Emerald City Glass came out, more people are like feeling that style of making Gen 3 look like Gen 2, because Ghost Gray comes out this year if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I'm 100% ready to play Heart and Soul, but like I'm debating if I want to hold it or if I want to immediately do it soon. Because I also have, I think, let me see my list. Where'd it go? Oh, Royal Sapphire. I thought about playing Royal Sapphire next, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if Royal Sapphire did come out this year, though. Man, I gotta research all this now. I'm trying to think if the new Rogue Emerald came out this year too. I don't know if it came out last year or this year. No, I think it came out last year. But it probably got updated this year. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, like you said, a lot of like hacks that have come out recently kind of let there be. Yeah, they kind of I can feel that. Like, they're kind of just jobbers, I guess. NPC hamsters. But yeah, there's a lot of games that have come out that makes it like harder to play like the OG versions. Even like hacks that just add basically a bunch of like quality of life features. Like I've said in like to many of people in my comments who are always asking like, oh, what do you think is better, Emerald or Crystal Legacy or Polished Crystal? And it's like, well, it depends on what you're looking for. Because it's hard to like compare like hacks to one another, because it's just like, in a sense of like, well, they both do different things. Because like in the terms of Crystal Legacy, you're basically playing Crystal all over again, except with the balance patch. And that's why for me, it's personally a bit harder to play like original Crystal. When if I want to play like base Crystal again, I could easily just I could easily just play Crystal Legacy because it is technically base Crystal, but it's been fixed, of course, because I don't have to worry about, oh, the Elite Four and Kanto gym leaders are so easy to beat, or I don't have to worry about, well, what if I really want Houndour? But in the original, you have to wait until you get the freaking Kanto for some obtuse reason. Unless you want to, you know, trade, of course. But with Crystal Legacy, you know, I don't worry about those things. But if I wanted to play like a Crystal Expanded, then of course I would have to, I would play Polished Crystal. Where's the button at? Yeah. That's also what I really like about Polished Crystal, is because it adds in those like extra evolutions. But Polished Crystal doesn't add the beta Pokemon. I'll have to try Crystal 16-bit though, so I'll look for that when I get the chance. I almost never got this one. Okay, where is it at? Where was he at? Is it this one? This one is so mean. The guy like falls thousands of feet just so you get a ham chat. But yeah, like, that's what I like about ROM hacks. I mean, sure, the base games themselves are always fun to play and enjoy, but ROM hacks make them so much like entertaining and just add so much extra content. And like, I guess the most important things that ROM hacks do, of course, is add in quality of life features that make the games a lot more enjoyable, rather than you just having to just go, well, do I have it yet? Yeah, no, I don't have it yet. I gotta go back and get it. But that's probably like one of the main things I really liked about playing ROM hacks and like going over them, is just seeing what everything does. Oh, I need to do this. There are a couple of ROM hacks that like I know about. I think I've said it on a different stream before. There are a couple of ROM hacks that I know about that I've really debated on looking at. What's up, Jimmy? You just reminded me, what is it? You can also use, what, go pee in front of it and he just starts freaking out. No, I do like that hamster behind the little, what is it, like refrigerator glass or whatever. I was gonna say, let's see if I can get there, but I haven't unlocked it yet. I was gonna try to get there as fast as I can for you. Dang. What was I talking about before? Oh, yeah. Alright, well thank you for even stopping by, Jimmy. If you want, I mean, you could always just watch. You can see that part in the VOD when this is over if you want to check back at it. What was it? Oh, yeah, there's a couple ROM hacks that I like know about that obviously I'm kind of sitting here, I'm like, should I even go over them? Because there's like ROM hacks that obviously I know I wouldn't like. Or I know not people like them that much, like notorious for like people not really enjoying them too much. Kind of like I think one I really debated on going over, and even at that, I might even make it like a like an April Fool's joke was Snakewood, because I know that hack is like, while it has good concepts, I know that it's like fairly annoying in sections. But I would still like to give as many hacks as I could give, many hacks I can. Like, I like to look at all of them as much as I can. At least giving them a chance, rather than just being like, oh, it sucks, I'm not going to go over it. Or someone else said it sucks, so I shouldn't watch it or play it, I meant. Oh, he's not there. But I don't know. I'll figure like almost everything out when I get there. But as of now, I have the next hack already looked at, played, and done. I just need to write the script for it. So hopefully this one actually come out a little bit sooner than regular, or I might still keep it on the schedule wise, like every 2 weeks. But I'm obviously gonna try to get that highlight video done so I have more content coming out. I remember one time I didn't have Hamo, so I just said go pee. He's like, oh yeah, is that how you say it? Oh, well, thank you. Don't recommend. I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not trying to say, like, oh, what people say don't matter or anything, because obviously, you know, people recommend, people say don't recommend. It's like, yeah, they're usually good advice. Even for that, like, I like to at least try to get as much, talk about as many ROM hacks as I can to even spread that information out. Because I know there's like a lot of people that's like, is this good? Because like, there was a ROM hack I was looking up. I forgot what it was. And when I was looking it up, like some ROM hacks have like no information on them. And it's like, it stinks. Especially like, oh cool, I got the ham chats on here. That was fast. I still need to do the one thing. Are you not going to go to the... Whatever, I'm not going to bother with that then. I need to do it for a star, though, if at the end of the game. I'm missing a ham chat here, and that is... Oh, the old lady. But yeah, like, I obviously, like, say, like, okay, well, if you don't recommend, then it's probably not worth wasting my time with it or anything. But at the same time, like, now that you said that you don't recommend, I'm a bit curious about how it is, but like of course I don't have too much time to like utilize to play it to see if it is bad or not, because if you say it's bad, I'm obviously going to trust your opinion. Is that all of the words here? I want to say so. No, it's not, but I still need to move on because I need to grab more stuff. I don't know, I just think my like main like I wouldn't say goal, I guess. My main goal with like reviewing these ROM hacks is to give as much information as I can possible, especially because there's a lot. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's kind of weird though that they don't offer any sort of fast option. I guess they probably just replaced it with the skip option that you have, that you talked about, which I could assume, if not coded correctly, does do that sort of thing. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the main reason, I mean, also because I love this game. The main reason why I'm playing this game is because I couldn't figure out I couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted to play, because I wanted to give Kirby Air Rides a bit of a rest. Not because I don't like it, but because I know there's other stuff that people want to see and other stuff that I want to play. Adding more variety to, like, the content I put out. But, I also have mostly played this because I wanted to see, I was looking for something more on the, like, Christmassy side, I guess, but I couldn't find anything at the time. I don't know, I also just want to keep, like, as much variety as possible, like I said. But I might honestly go back to a randomizer run of either Paper Mario or Pikmin sometime soon. Because those are always fun. And especially like things like that. I mean, I could easily do in like one stream if I know what I'm doing, other than when I did Paper Mario and forgot a specific block that I completely missed, therefore like completely closing off the run. I mean, I think it'll be interesting. I don't have... Is it cute? Okay, yeah, it is cute. I thought this was the one lady who gets mad if you say cute. It's like, no, I'm Spiffy, but that's a different character. I mean, I would like to see, like, I guess a little bit of it. But of course, you know, you're obviously going to have some ROM hacks that... I don't like what I said in my ROM hack reviews when I talked about the Team Rocket version. I don't personally like dogging on ROM hacks because maybe it's their first one that they made and they're just learning the basics and everything and trying to figure out how the system works and stuff like that. But like sometimes, like, yeah, there's obviously gonna be hacks that like, yeah, it's not that great. But then again, like I said, you can't like immediately go like, oh, every ROM hack has to be exactly like every ROM hack has to be like as polished as like Lazarus, as polished Crystal. No pun intended, but you get what I mean. There's obviously going to be ROM hacks out there where not everybody is like cracked at the hacking scene. Because that's how I felt the Team Rocket version I played was like. It was just... It wasn't like as great as like all other hacks out there, but it's obviously something that was like someone's first creation ever. So I mean, maybe I'll check it out if I get the chance to. But oh yeah, no, 100%. If a game's being made by a freaking big company, I'm obviously gonna be like, why is it trash? then yeah, I would obviously be like annoyed. But if it's like an indie game, I guess. But like then again, the fact that indie games have like so much of a wide variety of what like types they are makes it I should have done this and then the bounce. Man, I'm talking so much I'm not getting oxygen to my brain. But like with indie games, since a lot of them have like different, like I guess, paths they take into what they're making, you're obviously gonna get like different stylized games. Because like one game that I play a lot because it's like a roguelike, because I like a bit of roguelikes. The entire game, it's called Nubby's Number Factory, and it's such a silly game that plays like Peggle, but also has like roguelike elements. But the entire game looks like a lot of like the assets were made in like Microsoft Paint. And I mean, you also have different games that also have these stylized like visuals and stuff. And you get like, obviously if the game works perfectly fine as it's intended and like the gameplay loop is great and everything, then obviously you can't be too mad at it because the game plays great. And it's, you know, one of those things like, oh, just because it looks bad doesn't mean it is bad. So that's the thing with like indie games. Like it's kind of like, I guess, hard to figure out if it's gonna be like actual crap or anything, or like not great, because of how like different stylizations that each game goes to. Am I still missing something from there? I'll figure it out. But yeah, for like AAA games, the thing is with like a lot of AAA companies is like they usually try to take this safe route, which is annoying. And that makes people get like completely like in a state of like, oh, this is what we expect. When we got like, of course, games like Hi-Fi Rush, which is a stylized game. Of course, it was made by a smaller company, but overseen by, was it Microsoft, I think? But that was a great game. I mean, obviously, you can't just say, oh, Hi-Fi Rush sucks because it looks like that. But, I don't know. Yeah, like you said, with a lot of AAA games, it's always like, hey, if it has like a big name backing it, basically, or like on the cover of the game, if it says like Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo, you're always gonna be like, well, this at least this better be polished in some sort of standard because it's literally being overseen by the people who makes millions, or like the company that makes millions and millions of dollars. Because if not, then oh, what's the point of having all that money? When you have people who are literally working in teams of 10 or people who are working by themselves making games that are polished. Kind of like when Lazarus came out. Like I know like a good amount of people were involved in the project, but it was obviously all Nemo who was in charge of like overseeing a lot of things. Poop or something. Interesting. I know there's Pokemon Clover, which is a ROM hack of Fire Red and Leaf Green, where literally like almost the entirety of the game is 4chan memes. I don't think Clover came out that early though. The first version. I can't remember though, because it's been so long since I figured out, like I researched the history about that game. I need to get the frog badge, so I gotta go back down. I mean, yeah, like you said, it was like what, when ROMs were still first becoming a thing. It was a pioneering days for ROM hacks, so you don't know what you're gonna get. Especially for like easy to like mod games, like games you can replace the PNGs or like the sprite files of. I remember what is it? I remember when I first was like fiddling around with modding Earthbound, right? And like the way to mod Earthbound is you could easily make your own sprites. Just make sure they're the correct dimensions, of course, and like size. And just put them in. Like the thing I did, of course, was I literally like, you know, extracted the sprites of like Ness in them. And I just kind of like fiddled around with those, like recoloring them, just doing all that stuff. And at that point I had made a whole different party of different looking characters than what they originally looked like. But like, of course, you know, some people are just going to make their own thing and just shove that in there. Like, hey, this is replacing this Pokemon. Or whatever. Here's my new Pokemon, Punchachu or whatever. And all that. I don't know. No, I do know. But, yeah, that's how a lot of, like, earlier ROM hacks were. Where a lot of people would just kind of just do their own thing. They would fiddle around with as much as they could to figure out what it is. And they would just do whatever they want. But it is kind of interesting learning about like earlier ROM hacks and like how like simplistic they are. But at the same time, a lot of them were just kind of like whatever. Let's just put anything together. Excuse me, sorry. Talking a lot. I always wondered how this sends me over there, but... I need to talk to this guy over here for one. But I've had, like, you know, now that you say it, I've had the same kind of like situation where I'm like sitting here thinking about things that I played when I was younger, but I never like paid attention to the title, of course, so it kind of makes me curious to see like, oh, what game did I play back then? Oh, interesting. Alright, let's see if I remember my timings for attack cue bowling. This is the only part of the game where I'm like, I had to like get myself back into the game of, like, get myself back being used to it. You think it'd be like riding a bike, but it's not. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised that there's probably a hack where you play as like Pikachu or whatever. I think there's a way to get a double blue here. It's like the next big blue. F-Zero reference. No. Can I get that red though? Yeah, okay. Okay, that's the double blue. Okay, well. I think I might still get it. No, dang it. If I got another small red, I would have gotten it. Oh, no. Okay, cool. That was easy. I do need that double blue if I'm going to get this, like, post-game star. I'm acting like I'm speedrunning this game. I don't mean like it, but I literally said at the beginning, I was like, see how fast I can get through this game. But yeah, I think that's interesting that like a lot of like early ROM hacks obviously were just like palette swaps or sprite swaps that people either made themselves or, you know, took from different games. And of course, you know, that's like the easiest thing to do is just swap a palette, swap a sprite, call it good. What am I missing here? This guy? Oh yeah, because he says weirdos. Lots of weirdos. Because I've played a couple of those at myself where it's like, oh man, that's so cool. I can play Mario Brothers, except this time I'm like Waluigi or something like that. I mean, those different ROM hacks ran rampant. Am I missing another thing? What the heck am I missing? I already got Pooey. Oh, I need to... Bro's not skilled. Pokemon Quartz. It was Spanish. Do I have that written down? No, I don't. Okay. I gotta do this because he says embarrassed. Oops. I'll have to look at... You know, I'll just look it up on my phone while I'm playing this. I gotta do this like several times. To be continued. Yeah, because I gotta... He comes out and he says embarrassed, and I'm supposed to just get that. Did I not... Ugh. I hate this. Just try and look up about this. Hey, yo, what's up, Spaghetti? Yeah, we're just trying to get through as fast as I can, but I'm also looking something up right now. Oh, hey, I'm just trying to get this next ham chat. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm seeing what you're talking about, by the way, Martyville. I'm seeing all, like, the different sprites. Okay. Yeah, I just looked it up and clicked on images. I'm seeing what you're talking about. Did I get... Is this gonna be third one, or is this gonna be second one? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be faster if I just went here. Now I also need to talk to him because he gives me a ham chat. That's true. How are you doing, by the way, Spaghetti? I forgot to ask that. Okay, cool. And he just tackles me. So embarrassing. There's that one. Yeah, I'm trying to actually just get through, I guess, like a mini speed run, going through the game as fast as I can. Trying to get everything. But this game is fun. I love this game too. Especially the sprites of this game. The sprites are just adorable. Putting them in his notebook. Alright, that guy said that. I've never heard of that word before. I'm gonna put it in my notebook. I mean, I like that you can get certain things just by literally tackling people. I can't remember what I'm missing here, though. That's the issue. Is it this guy? Does he give me something? No. Oh, it's when I get Tricket. No, no, it's not. I do need it. I do need to be here to get Tricket, though. It's this one, I believe. Tricket ate the cucumber. The music's also really good, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it might be very simple, but I think it's good music, it works. He flew like half across the freaking map, that's where he went. Or do I need to... No, I think when I give this to that one guy, then he gives me a new word. Man, my knowledge is my knowledge isn't up to par. I gotta play this more till my knowledge is up to par. Or I also need to talk to this person too. Because they give me something. Yeah, see, like that. I just literally tackled that person just to get a certain word from them. Just woke them up. I was like, hey, I need a specific word from you. He's just that good. Oh no, I have this. I need that. Ouch. Hamtaro he's just a mind reader. But yeah, it's a good show. I mean, this game's also really good too. All right. Next. Sunflower Mart. The only thing I don't like about this place is the fact that you had to do that whole back and forth deal with Howdy and Dexter. I mean, I think the kids don't care because you don't really question logic. I know I didn't when I was a kid. Like, this logically couldn't happen. I was like, oh no, that's just cool. Oh. I meant the tuggy at him. Oxnard. Just always losing his favorite sunflower seed. It's gone! And we literally did that earlier. We helped him find it despite the fact he was just sitting on top of it. Okay, I actually don't think I need to do the whole ordeal with the coach because I don't think he gives me anything. Oops. Okay, I'm actually going to talk to Howdy first because I think that makes it to where I have to do his. Ow. His quest, because I always go to Dexter first since he's closer to me. Paparazzi ham. The clumsy paparazzi ham. The clumsy reporter. Look at that. I think we just have to do 2 things and then we get everything opened up. Yeah. Okay, we gotta do this one. And then we go over here and then talk to him again. Honestly, I'm surprised we're already at 51 ham chats learned. A lot faster than I usually go. Lock it in while playing Hamtaro. Okay, I'm gonna do the think you just have to do 2 and then it opens up the menu. We'll just pee in front of him. He did not like that. He is not a fan of us using the restroom right in front of him. Man, only one? What kind of cheapskate? Just kidding. Okay, I don't think I need to do that. I don't know if he actually gives me a word or anything. If I'm being entirely honest. I recently, oh my goodness, I don't know if I talked about it last stream or in my Pokemon stream. I recently got a look at all the new cards coming into the new Pokemon set. There's like a lot of them that I really want, but it's obviously one of those like collector sets. Oh, I did talk about this earlier. That's a collector set. So like, of course, when we get it here in America, we just don't get anything. It like doesn't give you the booster bucks. Yeah, I already talked about this. And a nice gift for Pashnina first. But your Hamo. No, I don't. How do I... I think you just gotta talk to him again, right? I guess not. Okay. Oh no, I think I get the otherwhere from Dexter. And I come back here, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I get the cookies for this guy, who insists on tackling the box instead of pulling it for some reason. We didn't say all hamsters were smart. He turns into a pancake. Let's go, Crump Crump. The Crump Crump. Okay, then I gotta wait till he does that. I also need to get a... hello? Oh, I gotta Tuggy that too. It's like, I thought I'd get it via tackle. Nope. I was thinking about actually, probably next week, since I should be, probably like next Monday. I think I'll do a run real quick, like a another like Paper Mario run or something. And then, ouch. I did not do such a thing. I think I'll do another like randomizer run, because I want to do like a couple like little like short stream runs, and then maybe start like another like, I guess, can't think of the word, I guess small series. Because I might play like something that's a little bit longer that would require like several parts to play. Now, what would it be? I don't know yet. Because I think I'll probably like utilize like those randomizer runs as like little like intermissions and such. So like, you know, there's obviously not like any like fatigue on playing like a single game. I really like that in the second game, that Ham Chat specifically actually like lights a fire behind you, so it's actually used in a different perspective, in a different like way other than just saying rival. I think that's actually really cool. I like those more like physical aspects of the Ham Chats itself. I thought that was really smart to make him actually like do more than just say words, but actually like have an environmental thing to them. Okay. I just don't like this section of the game because it's so long. Did I keep going back and forth and all that stuff? World's second greatest cookies. Bro, ate an entire box. A hamster eating an entire box is wild work. I mean, yeah, I could probably eat an entire box myself, but I'm not a hamster, so. Also, it depends on what cookie. I don't know. Ever since I've like gotten older, of course, like a lot of sweet things are like too sweet for me sometimes. Yeah, see, now I gotta do some, like, fiddling around, I guess. I'm just gonna leave for now. We'll come back later. We'll go here. Do I have to hit him again? Okay, yeah, you have to do it twice. The Hamtaro, Ham Heartbreak, that one's really fun. I like this one a little bit more just because of the aesthetic of it, but Heartbreak's also really good. I mean, this one's a lot shorter, so it's a more like short burst adventure, I guess you would call it, rather than Heartbreak, which is a lot longer. It's not like super long, like both games aren't, yeah. I'm just trying to get through this as fast as I can. See how fast I can beat it. There is... I don't know if it is for the DS. I can't remember. There's one that came out that is only available in Europe. But you can obviously, you know, get a ROM of it. And it is in English because it came out in Europe. It's called Rainbow Rescue. I don't know if it was a... I don't think it's a DS. It might be, actually. I'm not 100% sure, because I know Ham Games is on Game Boy Advance as well. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, if you check it out, you'll be able to see, but I don't... The thing is, I don't... Rainbow Rescue... Okay, it is GBA, so then I don't think there is a, I don't think there is a DS game. And there might be, but it's probably like a Japanese only or something like that. What are... No, it's Blash T, that's right. I gotta get mad at him. No, but they're all fun. I mean, Ham Games is kind of a silly game, especially some of the mini games that are in it. Because I think it was funny always playing Ham Games and not knowing what to do on like half the mini games. So I kind of just like look like an idiot, just like trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I think the funniest one for me was what is it? Oh, the marathon, which is the last mini game to do. But like the whole like gimmick of it, Ham Adventure, they're probably only Japan only, are they? I can only assume they're Japanese only because I've never heard about them here. Oops, I mean that. Yes. Cover has an American ESRB rating. I'd have to check it out then. Oh my goodness gracious. Then I have to check it out too. And more Ham Adventures to do so. I think I need carry, that's right. I thought he would give me Hot Chew, but I guess I need to... Okay, no, I need carry, and then he says Hot Chew. He's like, be careful, it's Hot Chew, or whatever. Because I need Flower Tea to get to Jingle. Got more to do. Hey, you can't be mad about that. Alright, thank you for stopping by. It's great to talk to you. If you do play them and come back like in a later date, you should tell me how they are. What the... I actually hit B. Can't believe Hamtaro is on hamtaro.com. Oh, caught me off guard. I was already in here. I need to go back down. And then to the right. That's not it. Okay, there we go. There's Carrie. I also need to get those bananas. I wish there was actually like more like random creatures to talk to in this game, because I mean, yeah, there's the mole, there's like a couple turtles we'll get to see later on. There's the frog, and then there's the monkey. But like, I wish there's like more like random creatures we could interact with. I should have said oopsie. I think that's the right one. Yeah, okay. What else? Delichu. Okay, yeah. They give me a ham chat when I get that. I need to buy the bottle. Pretty sure the guy has it already now. I remember first playing this game, I like did not know where like what to do. Like I don't think, because like I said earlier, I couldn't find Maxwell half the time when I first played this game because I never knew that you could like hit the walls or anything. I'm trying to think. I had a hard time getting Cappy, of course, because I like stunk at the mini game the first time I played it. Also, let's go 90. I'm about to just spend 50 of them. Let's go. I think I can only make it go down to 49, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. He just doesn't. Okay, that stinks. This is one of the items you can't make him change on. Oh, speaking of Kirby Air Riders, when I was talking about it, I was playing with a couple friends the other day, and one of my friends who hadn't played the game like at all, just like kept like beating us completely. He's like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, cause I explained it to him, I was like, oh, okay, and we figure out a bit, and of course, he would be like, oh, well, I actually don't. Am I supposed to go up here? Okay, we're good. Yeah, it's just funny because he's just beating us like, dang. I was like, you're born natural. What are you talking about? That was really fun. We're also trying to, I thought you could play Mario Kart World with 2 consoles and play it 8 players with 4 on each console, but apparently you can only do 2 players per console, which stinks because I really thought you could just do 4 people on a console, because it's like weird because you could play 4 people on one console locally, but I guess you just can't do local wireless as 8 players. You'd have to have like literally 4 consoles, which is weird. Especially considering that Double Dash, you can do that if you play the LAN on it. I mean, sure, you need like the proper cables and everything, but still, at the same time, it's like, come on. Yeah, especially because my friend who brought his Switch too when we were playing, he was like, I swear you could have, but I guess not for some reason. Which, yeah, I think that's weird too. Just Nintendo trying to say, hey, buy Switch 2. Buy Switch 2. Buy more Switch 2. I don't know if you can do it on 8 though. I think 8 might be the same way, trying to do local play. We didn't try it out because we had already like done something else. Because we had 3 people playing Mario Kart World, and then we had another group of people playing on the N64. Because we kind of just said, oh, whatever. Heck with it. It's not working. Which really stinks because, you know, I don't think Mario Kart World is a bad game per se. But I don't think it's like the best Mario Kart, of course. There's no way they're not going to like give that game like DLC. They're obviously going to do it, especially what they did with 8. The thing is, what I believe might happen is they're going to like wait for like a fat minute, because I probably said this about this before. They're going to wait a fat minute, and then they're obviously going to put like DLC into it, so it piques people's interest into the game again. Because that's like what Nintendo's been doing a lot of, where it's like they'll let a game sit basically, and then it'll come back later on to play it, or like to add stuff to it so people get interested back in the game, and people who've never played the game or people who just got like a Switch 2 will buy it again, and therefore inflating the sales even more. There's Hot Chew. I was about to say, I thought he gives you it because he's like, you can't carry that with your hands. You need a container because it's Hot Chew. But no, there it is. You're welcome. See, I like this. This is very cute. I like that they have like these little like communities. I mean, I said it into my review, but there's these little communities where they do their own things. It's just funny that he's using like the beakers and stuff for it. I just think that's very cute. Oh, also, I know on Thanksgiving week, I kind of had to change my streaming schedule a bit due to the holiday. I don't think I'll have to do that for Christmas because by the time I'll be done with my Christmas festivities, because I don't think we stay too long. I should be back because Christmas is on a Thursday, but I think I should be back, and also they didn't mess up my schedule that week at my actual day job. So everything should be fine there to stay the same, thankfully. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Everything looks cute. What's up, Axel? How are you? What is it? Pooey? Or is it? I think it's Chuck, actually. Oh no, he's okay, good. Yeah, no, this game, see, like, this is why I like a lot of these, like, GBC games, because they look really nice, especially the ones that are stylized. Do a love song. I think there might be one more thing back here later on, but I think we should be fine. Did we actually get all the ham chats here already? If so, that's good. Alright, inch, that's so good. That's good. I'm glad to hear. Just spending this afternoon playing a game I already know. Kinda just hanging out, relaxing, not doing anything too like exciting, I guess you would say. I'm trying to figure out like a different game, because I'm probably like I've said it before, but I'll probably just do another randomizer run of something, or Pikmin, probably next week, before like I find a game that I'm gonna like invest a lot of time into. So kind of like make it to where like, hey, we'll have a little variety between like any like long-standing like stream playthroughs or whatnot. Because Pikmin doesn't take that long, and it's usually good enough to go for one whole stream. And Paper Mario should be fine too, if I'm like actually like paying attention. Other than like, well, it's not that I wasn't paying attention last time. It's more of a sense that I completely forgot of a certain hidden block that I could have gotten. So hopefully, if I do another Paper Mario randomizer run before I decide to. Don't I have to? Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta hit fifth. But I've been looking at a couple of games, especially because like there's a lot of games I need to finish on my backlog, and I could easily just do them on stream to where like people can enjoy it, me playing them, and I could actually get them done. It'd be nice. I'm still debating if I want to play the Final Fantasy games on my own, or if I just want to play them on stream and then review them. Hey, that's this! Trade me for that. So, I think it's funny that you just named these items this and that. I don't know if that's supposed to be like... I mean, it is obviously a play on like, hey, do you have this? Instead of like, tell me a specific item. But I also think it's just funny where like, yeah, we don't want to think of an actual word. Just call it this. The left gutter's clogged, you ding dong. I swear there was something you could do. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I really wanted to play the series. I think I said it before that my first Final Fantasy game I started playing was 7, right? Because, you know, 7 is one of the ones that everyone was like, oh, it's so good. It's the best Final Fantasy out there. And, oh yeah, the monkey attacks him. And I went to go play it. And I have the physical copy of it. But at the time, the physical copy I played, I went to play it. I beat the first disc. And I get to the second one. And it's just like, oh, I can't read it. It's like, oh, okay. So I never got to finish that game. Unfortunately. Oh, I need the other. I need the spiffy. But I'd really like to get into the series itself. Do I not have the word for this either? Okay, no, I don't. Although I do know that, like, you know, some people don't like certain ones, and some people, like, of course, say this one's the best one. So I'll just have to figure out that I have to figure it out myself. I know specifically people say like 2 is like awful. But of course if I'm gonna go in order, I'm gonna get to that one very soon. So I'll figure it out for myself when I get there. I forgot exactly what you have to say to this person in order to like get the, because they like say something to you other than just slap you. Good to know. Yeah, I'm like on one hand I'm like, okay, I'm ready to at least play all of them, but on the other hand it's like, you know, I've heard like, oh, this one stinks, this one's bad, and of course like you obviously all had to consider like the amount of like different versions of the game that's been released. Like you have the originals, of course, and then you have the pixel remasters, and there's a couple of them that also is it not Spiffy? I guess it was Spiffy then. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then you have the 3DS remasters, like the 3D remakes of like 4 and 3. No, 3 didn't have a 3DS. I just know it had a 3D remake, but 3 and 4 have 3D remakes. And I'm just like debating if I want to like, of course, consider those different or not. Because I know they even have like different things to them, like how the game plays and all that stuff. I need to get Hamilton again. I don't want to talk to you right now. Oh no, it's Hamtaro. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, sure, whatever. Where's the most expensive one? Making me spend all my money. But it's just like, because if I do like review, of course, all of them, I obviously will have to like, because I just want to review the mainline ones, of course, instead of all like the spin-offs and stuff. But I just have to debate on like which one I would like review mostly, like if I want to look at if I want to look at, you know, the 3D remakes, like I said, or like the pixel. Of course, like the pixel remasters are like the easiest ones to come by. But I don't know if I also want to like check out the originals too to see like the difference between them. Excuse me. Are you gonna follow me? What the heck? Did I not do Hamha? No, okay. I swear she follows me down, also. I never noticed this secret until recently, so... A free acorn. 20 more sunflower seeds my way. I'm gonna need those. I swear she follows me out here to help me get Stan. Am I just dumb? Oh, I had to do that again. Okay. I was about to say, I swear to goodness, you're supposed to follow me down. We are almost there, by the way. 68 out of 85. Okay, now I need Ham Team because I don't have that yet. I think the one guy up above also gives me one. Thank you. I did not mean to do that. There we go. What a copycat. Yo, what's up, Ray? How are you? We're just playing a little bit of Hamtaro today. Just chilling. Not doing anything too intense, I guess. I hope you're doing well, by the way. I don't know if I said how are you. Sometimes I forget, sometimes I don't. But yeah, we're mostly just chilling. Decided to play something a little bit more like relaxing. Something that doesn't require too much, I guess, concentration or thought. Since I've played it so many times before. Oh yeah, the doctor. Yeah, I need him to get me medicine, but I also need to talk to the sick ham. I gotta go talk to the sick ham again. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. I try to get as many like ROM hacks as I can. Of course, you know, there's a ton of them. Especially since I've walked into like the massive realm of Gen 3 ROM hacks, and I have a massive backlog I need to look at. Like I have a list of them. Oh my goodness, we're popping off. I have a massive list of them I need to go over. Or a massive list of them, of hacks I'm gonna go over. Or I think I gotta give him the bad Flugo first, and then he changes up. Okay. I gotta check if... Yeah, because I forgot exactly what I'm supposed to do in order to make that... Yeah, I gotta get this. This is part of a thing. But I also actually, speaking of ROM hacks, I said it earlier. I had the next ROM hack. I completed it earlier today. It's like not that long. I thought it would be a lot longer, but I guess it's not that long. But the only reason it's not that long is because it's also like, it wasn't finished and it never got finished, unfortunately. Alright, Martyville, thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by. You have a good night. I think maybe I was just missing a ham chat for this. I should have it now. No, I don't. Okay, whatever. Let me see, it's something I need at the clubhouse, actually. Oh, nope. 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 Yeah, we're mostly just seeing how fast I can get through this game. Because I've played it so much. Actually, I don't have any written down because I don't think I've heard of any recently, unfortunately. Because I haven't gotten there yet. I'm trying to think. I feel like I've heard of one Gen 4 ROM hack, but I don't think I've really, like, I don't think I wrote it down at the time. Unfortunately. Just beats the crap out of his wall. Okay, buddy. Because I know also it's going to be a fat minute until I even get to Gen 4. Since I think, because like the thing is, when I finish Gen 2, I already had like a specific amount that I was gonna do before I went to Gen 3. And I had a specific amount of Gen 2 hacks before I did Gen 3. I thought, what the heck? And for Gen 3, I don't know exactly what I would do for a stopping point. That's like the thing. Cause I don't know when I would like, yeah. Cause like even now, cause I still have a lot of Gen 2 hacks I'm gonna do, and like play and review and go back to. Even Gen 1 hacks I still had to go over and look over. But if I do, yeah, because like I said, I don't know exactly when I'm gonna have a stopping point for okay, I think that's all I can do right now for Gen 3, because yeah, like you said, there's a ton of them to do, and like there's even still more and more being made, so like there's just a lot to go over. And like I said, I have a huge list that's just sitting there ready to go. I think I gotta talk to you again. I already did. I always hate this section of the game. Oh, I need to get a ham chat from this guy over here. Depending on exactly what kind of Gen 1 hack you want, if you just want to play like the baseline games with like added features that is basically an upgraded version of base RBY, or just RB, I guess you would say, I would say playing Solus would be great if you just want to like stick to base, and I've already did a review of that one. Extreme Yellow is really good. Extreme Yellow is a great yellow hack, I would say. I have a couple written down that I need to do. I heard that Yume is good, or Yume. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's just Y-U-M-E. Huh? What? The Mount St. Helens? I think I just talked to him, basically. What are you looking for then? I didn't mean to hit Hama again. But if you're looking for actual Gen 1 hacks, then I would say Solus if you're looking to play like a base of the game. Oops. But yeah, Extreme Yellow is really good. Like 100%. I'm pretty sure they Rainbow Metal Pigeon plans on adding more. I'm currently in the Discord of that hack. And it there's like a whole channel based on like future updates that are gonna come out. What am I missing? I told you I hate this section. You gotta go back and forth, back and forth. Like, what indicates me spying on him? I already talked to him for a bit. It's just, hold on, let me spell it out for you. There you go, that's it. And you can play, for that one, you can play either red, blue, and I believe there might be a green version of it. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to ask the Crescent, or the Christen. But that hack is completely done. I don't think he plans on updating it. And also, maybe I have to do this soccer guy then. Yeah, I don't think he plans on updating it right now, but he is working on a new project. If I'm not mistaken. I also know he also plans on making a soulless version for Yellow and probably Gen 2. But of course he's, like I said, he's working on a new project right now. And sorry, excuse me. Yeah, he plans on working, he's working on a new project, but he plans on working on those future games and making a soulless version for those. Nice game. But they're really fun. Okay, maybe I do have to do this because it sets a flag. Because I don't like this section of the game, because it takes forever to do anything. So I've already done the segments regarding the lady. The newscaster. I also need to try to cure this guy real quick. Oh, I also need to do this. Okay, hold on. I need to tackle him because I think she also makes a newscast for that. But then I also need to get more sunflower seeds because I gotta buy something else in the future. So I'm gonna do that real quick, then I'm gonna come back. He gets sick again because shoddy medicine. Yeah. No comment or anything. It's mostly just like an adventure puzzle game. You're not really doing anything super like, yeah, combat like. Yippee. I don't know why they changed the name of that item. Because it's supposed to be called a cherry, but they changed it for some reason. Yeah, it's just your basic adventure game. There's nothing too much to it. So I'm mostly playing this until I for like a variety's sake. Before I find like an actual I pick an actual game I'm gonna do like a bigger series on. Because I know I did Kirby Air Riders a bit. I did 2 streams of those. And I kind of want to keep like at least a decent variety around. As much as, yes, I love Kirby Air Riders. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to play more of it. But obviously, I don't want to like fill up the whole like thing with just me playing Kirby Air Riders. Especially since this game's such a quick game. Since I basically know what I'm doing. Since I've played this game so many times. Honestly, I just expect this to be a one-stream game, or yeah, a single-stream game, of course. The Switch 2 one, the new one that came out. I mean, I can obviously play the old one because I have it, but I'm morely referring to the Switch, Switch 2 version. I need to tackle that guy. That's right. Oh no, I need to tackle the one ham. That's right. Okay. No, but that game's a load of like a lot of fun. Do I have that new one yet? Okay. What in the Mount St. Helens am I supposed to do here again? Because I know other things I can do right now, but I'm just trying to figure exactly what flags I need to hit for this one to go. No, I don't. Oh, I'm supposed to mimic him, right? He gets mad about that. There we go. Maybe I'm just dumb. Yeah, no problem, I guess. Oh, and speaking of Kirby Air Riders, so my next ROM hack review, of course, I've said it many times, I should be good to go with it, you know, of course, release it on schedule as per usual. But I'm also going to try to release a video of me, of a highlight reel, kind of like an edited highlight reel of my not Hamtaro, of my Air Riders footage, because I want to at least get like more than one video out before the end of this year, and at least with that I'll be getting, it'll be a lot easier because I won't be like making an actual review. I'll just be I'll be editing something, and it'll be a lot easier. I would do ZA, but unfortunately I had like what, I think I had 4 parts of that game I had to go through, and it takes forever to edit that. Especially because, like, you know, watching through live streams, like, especially like with me, like editing through my live streams, I have to like determine what I think is like worth it for like a highlight reel and what isn't worth it. I think that's kind of, especially since it's like the first time I like actually spent time doing that, I'm not used to like determining what I would deem as like, oh, people want to see this or people don't want to see this. And I don't want, like, of course, like a bunch of dead air either. But hopefully I can get that done in time. I can obviously get the review done in time because But what the heck was I just saying? Oh yeah, I'll get the review done in time because I just need to script it now because the review, like the ROM hack I played was a lot shorter than I thought it was, so I've already beat it. Okay, I completely forgot you had to imitate him. Maybe look dumb. Oh, what's up to Kristen Ham Johnson? Thanks. I was just telling, I don't know if you're still in chat, Ray, but I was just telling him to play Pokemon Soulless because he was asking about a Generation 1 hack. How many people know this? Hey, no problem. How are you, by the way, the Kristen? Also, is that super secret project near finished? I hope it is. I'm excited to look at it. Oh, dang, I'm sorry. But alive. I feel that way sometimes. Yeah, unfortunately today is my last day of vacation for my day job, so I gotta go back. Not too happy about that, but hey. Gotta make money somehow, yippee. Yippee. Yeah. I mean, obviously this game's short, so I won't be streaming for too long. Since I'm just using this kind of as like a little filler stream. But, obviously my Pokemon streams have been a lot longer. But, for the only ones I can tell you for non-Pokemon game ROM hacks is the Kirby ROM hacks that have, like, the early Kirby games, like Dreamland 1 and 2. That whatchamacallit, that basically add colors to the games. I don't know too many non-Pokemon ROM hacks, unfortunately, because I'm invested in the Pokemon scene. Unfortunately, so I don't lead that space too much. I mean, I've heard of a couple ones. When I was researching Final Fantasy ROM hacks, I've heard of a couple ones that exist for like the older Final Fantasy games, like 1 through like 6, before they like, you know, of course become 3D. Yeah, whatever. But as of now, I'm not too knowledgeable on that fact, unfortunately. I hope to become more knowledgeable on that fact because I want to expand my ROM hack knowledge on more than just Pokemon. But of course, you know how like YouTube is. You have to create a certain thing of content, or else it just says, well, we won't put your stuff out there in the algorithm because you did something different. But then again, I don't really care about that too. I mean, of course I care about that because I still do Pokemon content, but when I did my Hamtaro stuff, my Kirby stuff, that's more of me trying to say, like, I still want to do other stuff. I don't want to stick with this the entire time. But obviously, like, when you look at it, you know, those videos don't get as much views because YouTube's like, hey, this isn't Pokemon. What are you doing, dude? I'm not doing that. What do you mean more? I haven't done that in general. I'm not doing no prank videos. Oh yeah, no, 100%. And plus, I mean, Pokemon is already a big subject itself. I'm not doing that either. I already don't show my face to begin with. What makes you think I want to even do that? You crazy. And also, quit saying more. You act like I've done it to begin with. I don't make the rules. It's not like you sound like you're following them either. But I think, now that you mention it, Ray, I think if I do go over the Final Fantasy series, I might mention some ROM hacks. Oop. YouTube content strategist. How are you now? But then why don't you do it yourself, then, Kristen? I know you get another thing from him. I just gotta get it real quick. I could. Speaking of content, I think I've already asked you this to Kristen. Are you gonna be making a video for your secret project when you release it? I believe you said you would. Okay, never mind. I thought I'd get a new word from him, but I guess not. Odd. Sound interesting and engaging. I think it's fine. I don't think you need to, like, try to, like, manipulate your mood. Yeah, no, 100%. But obviously I'm gonna have different stuff sprinkled here and there, Ray. Because I don't want to burn myself. I don't want to burn myself out on the same thing over and over again, despite, you know... I can't think of the word. Despite how it is, I guess. I'll just have to see what I do further on in the future, but like, of course, as of now, I'm just gonna stick mostly with the reviews. But I've also noticed that a lot of my reviews have gotten longer and longer. So I think for like my next one, I might make it a little bit like, of course, shorter, because I know not many people like too long form content. Okay, well, I can't do anything with that. I thought I could. Nope, don't care about that. Okay, and I think we should be done here then. Let's go. I just noticed he doesn't line up with me. I at least want to try, like, I don't really care too much about the stars, I'll be honest. But I at least want to try to get all the ham chats before I call it D-O-N-E done. But at least this is pretty much the whole game. High engagement. Alright, oh, now you're good. I mean, I asked ChatGPT. No. I don't like doing that. I mean, I get that people can do that, but I don't like asking stuff about that. It just makes me feel uninspired and boring. I don't know, I'm not trying to like dog on it just because you put it. And I already do like the videos I do where like, thank you. We got it done. I mean, I'm gonna get all the ham chats before. I think I could have done it easier than 2 hours, the 2-hour playthrough. I think I could have done it a lot faster, but I keep forgetting I need to like make fun of one of them on the freaking Dexter Howdy part. Oh well. But I already do like sometimes those videos where I do 3 hacks in one, but I don't do them in 3 minutes. And the other thing I also don't like about like, cause I'm gonna look at all these like, I'm not gonna like completely like dog them, but cause I don't like AI to begin with. The fixing blank in Pokemon, everyone already, see like the thing is everyone already talks about that stuff. It's like, oh, this hack is so good because it fixes what Pokemon can't do. Because like everyone always says like the fans do what the actual games don't do, which I mean, yeah, we already all know that. Of course, that's what fans do. It's been a thing since goodness knows when. So yeah. I mean, at least for you it makes sense because you're showing that you are making something. Yeah, at least you're showing that you made a product basically. And you're showing what it does for the game itself. Instead of like me, basically someone who's like, I'm not making anything. I'm just basically, reviewing something. Or like talking about stuff. That's why I don't like doing like, this is what this game does better than others or something like that. I swear you can say something else to her. Okay, I know she can give me one. I know she gives me another word. No, I think I gotta do ham solo and then another word. All these branching conversation trees. It's so in depth. Okay, good. There we go. Good. There we go. I literally said the word. Okay, I need 6 more. I think I missed 1 in a certain area. But I think the rest should be here. Okay, here's 1. That's a good thing I got that good go. It just says that. No. Okay, I think you give me something different. Alright, see you later. Have a good rest of your day. Sorry this stream isn't super engaging. This is kind of a filler stream, I guess you would call it. But yeah, like, with the video ideas... no, you're supposed to give me a certain thing. I need to do mingly. Of course, I messed up. Is he gonna go back? No, of course. But yeah, with like I don't know, I just don't like those kind of videos because everyone else already does them. That's the thing. And I mean, yeah, reviews aren't anything new either. It's not like I'm reinventing the wheel, but I'd like to at least try to do something different than what most people are doing. Because a lot of people always say like, they always do like this hype up is like, this hack is so great because it does stuff that Pokemon would never do. And this hack does, well, I mean, yeah, obviously we know that. I don't know. I also just like informing the people about stuff and like telling them like, hey, A exists, B exists. Okay, I think he gives me something, a new word. I just have to do all these different branching trees, conversation trees, to figure it out. At least I think he does. Check. Well, I guess not. I do need to get Stan to tell me that one, but no. I mean, I can think of some unique things. It's just I don't know how exactly I would like structure those videos. Oh, I know he gives me something. Thank you, Snoozer. I also really want to do more like freeform content where I'm not like scripted. I had a couple, I swear to goodness, I need to write down ideas more than ever because I would like think of something because usually I think a lot of stuff when I'm like doing stuff by myself. And then I'll forget them because I don't write them down. So I need to write down a bunch more stuff. Okay, there's that one. I need, what, 2 more now? Almost done. Like, I've thought about talking about music because I like music myself. But I don't know exactly what about music I'd talk about, really. Gross. Okay, never mind. Oh. Never mind. I don't think she gives me anything new, does she? No, because that's just the same things. No, because I didn't get anything from him, and nor did I get anything from Howdy. I know talking to Maxwell when neither of them are there. Okay, good. Okay, there we go. Almost done. But yeah, I don't know. I think my main problem is I'll get a lot of like thoughts and I'll just completely forget them. So like I said, I just need to write down more things. Like that's why I write down all my stuff on a whiteboard to remember it. I swear I get something from here. No. Okay, maybe not. I mostly got into this game because I had this game when I was younger, and then I watched the TV show. I mean, my brothers and I would usually like collect all the figurines. Those little, they came with like pencil toppers, and we had like a bunch of those. We still have a good amount of them. And then, yeah, I just played this game and I really liked it. Of course, back then I couldn't beat it because I wasn't that smart. But, but now I obviously can. Well, I say that and now I'm struggling to find the last word. What the heck is it? No. Gotta experiment as much as I can. Reasons why Hamtaro. Oh, sorry, Hamtaro. Treo. Hamtreo. I don't know where the last word is. No, I've already got this, because saying anything just does nothing. I swear he gives me one, but I don't know if it's... I don't know if that's at the end when I complete it or not. Okay, no. think I had to reset the... Because there has to be a specific thing I need to wait to happen. No, he's gone. Okay. Yeah, he's still doing that. I've already talked to him. These songs probably sound annoying, flicking back and forth. Okay, no, I need to do the last one for her because I didn't have it at the time. What was it? Good go? Yeah, it was good luck. Because I didn't have that yet. There we go. Alright. Now I just need to talk to the boss and we're done. I guess mostly I don't have much to talk about because I haven't had too much happening since I've been on vacation from my day job, and usually all this stuff happens during my day job. There we go. There's the one he sends me. That's great, Chew. And then we get the second roll of credits. Yeah, because we don't get another roll of credits for getting all the stars. Yeah, like I said, I'd like to do more freeform content with more Pokemon stuff because sick new game plus. No, that's just, I guess, not really 100%ing it because I have to get the stars and I really don't want to. Because all the stars do is give me a song, and I don't really care about that. But, I like to do more freeform content, because at least I'd be putting out more content in general. The only issue is, like, because I've already done a ranking video with my first freeform, and I at least want to do more, basically more off-the-cuff, kind of like non-scripted things, but like, of course, I don't know exactly what I would talk about, other than maybe like certain things I enjoy about stuff, but like I said, I've already talked about a lot of like things I could think of. There's probably a lot more I can do, but as of now, a lot of it's not coming to my head. Of course, 100% I'll remember it, or like I'll think of something, and I just have to tell myself to write it down, because if I don't, then I'll probably forget about it entirely, and that's not good. Rank the official games of this series? Or are you talking about Pokemon? If you're talking about Pokemon, I mean, I could do that, but I'd have to replay a couple of them because I can't, from my testament, I don't have like an official, like, yeah, I don't have like an official, like, I guess, quote-unquote thing I could do. Because I've only played Sun and Moon once. I've never played Ultra Sun and Moon. I played Y once. And then I played Sword and Shield once. I played Scarlet and Violet once. Of course, the older ones I have played multiple times on multiple occasions. But, yeah, like I said, I'd had to play them again to actually have a proper ranking list. Like I feel like if I ranked them right now, I wouldn't have too much, I guess you would say, context to properly rank them, because it's been so long since I played half of the games. Since some of the modern ones I kind of just went yeah to. I've thought about doing a review for Legends ZA, and that would be a freeform, but at the same time, I don't know. Because I would probably script that if I'm doing a review more or less, so. I also need to play Legends ZA if I want to compare those two for a freeform, but obviously, I'll figure it out, but as of now, a lot of thoughts haven't come to me because I'm focusing on the review I'm about to do currently, and I'm also focusing on editing the streams I'm editing. So, but if I figure it out, you obviously see it pop up and everything, and me talk about it. But like I said, I haven't had anything come up to me recently, because I know for a fact I've had stuff come up to my head, and I just never wrote it down, and that's why I forget about it. So I'll have to remind myself to write it down. But yeah, this was really fun. I mean, I kind of didn't say too much, which makes me kind of feel bad. I kind of was like focusing, I guess you would say, but obviously I don't need to focus too much because I know what I'm doing. But thank you guys for who joined and watched this. I just want to do a little bit of like an extra filler game before I go into like something I'm gonna play multiple. God, I story talk too. There's too much in that I told you about. That's a lot. I'd love to talk about it, don't get me wrong, but obviously there's a lot there to talk about, especially because a lot of it's all over the place. I don't have a proper like structure for that. It would be fun, especially talking about stuff that, you know, would get me to talk forever and ever, but I probably wouldn't do that. You know what I obviously could do, now that you mention it? I could do a video of me talking about the songs I made like a while back and say how like I came to making them and stuff. Kind of like commentating on my own like albums and stuff that I made before I started making reviews. Of course, I know that content wouldn't get that much views, but I think it'd be at least decent enough to talk about. I don't know. That's a good idea though. I'll probably write that down. I'll make sure I write that down. But as of now, I'll figure something out, of course. I usually do. But I'm kind of hyped to make this next review for Pokemon, this next ROM hack, because I got it done so quickly. So I'm all ready to go. I just need to write the script, of course. And then, of course, I'm going to try to get as much content as I can before the end of the year, because I at least want to end the year like with a big amount of stuff for people to watch and enjoy. So hopefully, kind of giving a gift to everybody, all my viewers to enjoy. But hopefully I'll get as much as I can done. I might even, who knows, I might even like make, I guess, a playthrough. Other than a stream, like do a playthrough real quick or something like that when I have the chance. I don't know. Since I don't have to play that ROM hack anymore, I could easily fill up time with something else. Which hack? I usually don't like spoiling it, but since it's a stream, and you guys are probably the only ones who are going to know, and anyone who watches the VOD later on, or in the future. The ROM hack is called Pokemon Gold Christmas. Unfortunately, it feels like, I don't know if I didn't see it, or didn't find it, but the only file I found for it is the ROM hack itself is incomplete. There's a lot you can't do in it, and because you'll go to a lot of NPCs in the game, they say, hey, come back next update, we're not done. And there's no other file for a finished game. I looked up a playthrough that came out in 2022, and it literally stops the same place I stopped at. So I don't think it ever got finished, and I don't know if it will ever get finished, because from what I understand as well, the same person who made this hack was also making a different hack that also didn't get finished. And not to knock on them or anything, because, you know, there's a lot of stuff I don't finish, so I can't say anything. It just seems like all the hacks that they made, either they got busy in real life or just didn't get the inspiration to go back. I don't think they're ever getting finished. If they do, I'll eat my words 100%. But yeah, it's just, it was a lot faster than I thought it would be, because of course when you look at the description for the hack, it says adds new areas, does all this, adds new blah 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 that, and then like I said, you get to half the content and it there's just NPCs saying there, hey, wait till next update. Yeah, I'm still gonna talk about it, of course, because, you know, it was my plan to do so, and I'll make a review out of it. If I finish it fast enough, I could easily just immediately start on the next review or video in general. But it just depends on when I get the script done and everything, because I'm obviously going to talk about it, and I'll probably say like, yeah, hey, by the way, well, while in general it does feel like a finished game because you can do everything in Johto, right? You can do the basic, you know, get all the badges. There's a couple of different story changes that it has. And you get all the badges, fight the Elite Four, you fight the champion. But then after you do that, you get to the going to Kanto. And then you go talk to the person who's in the way. And they're like, hey, Kanto's not available. You'll have to wait till next update. Like, okay. So, it stinks, but I obviously, like I said, can't say anything because there's been times where I start stuff and just don't finish it. And who knows what happened to the person who happened to the creator, if they got busy with real life, just didn't get the motivation to complete it. If so, it stinks, but yeah. Nothing I can do about it. Unless someone wants to, like, in the future take up the torch or anything, but other than that, I mean, it was a great hack, don't get me wrong. Like, what is there is fun. But it just stinks that it's unfinished, and I don't think it will ever get finished, unless I missed it somewhere where there's a patch for the finished version, but I looked everywhere. I've looked at playthroughs, and all of them stop at the same point I stopped at, because there's nothing else, so... No one, I don't think anyone's heard any word about it. I didn't research too deep. I researched about a decent depth into the hack, but nothing, unfortunately. But like I said, I'll still go over it because holiday related. I'll still go over it because it's holiday related, but after that, of course, I'm going to go back to regular hacks. I'm going to try to get this next edited video done, edited stream, and then probably add, you know, maybe another video. Like I said, I want to get as much as I can before the year ends, just to kind of celebrate this year and, you know, videos that I made, because I think this year I blew up, basically. Not like super blew up, but like I had that big spike when I made, my first big spike was when I made Super Gold 97, and then I made Polished Crystal, and that was a huge spike. And I kind of just been going up from there, so kind of want to, I guess, say like a thank you to everybody. I know I've said it many times before, but I guess I want to say a thank you to everybody and give as much content as I can. Trying to, you know, break that barrier of like the usual amount of content I put out. And then of course, new year, I'm excited for that, and I got a lot of plans for it. So yeah. You're welcome, I guess. I mean, Solus did good too, and I think it's doing a lot better. I obviously want to do a video when you release your secret project that you said you had. And the thing is, there's of course a lot of other ROM hacks that I reviewed that will probably get future updates and stuff. I'm just trying to figure out like exactly when I want a cutoff point to make a follow-up video to those ROM hacks. Because obviously Lazarus is getting a bunch of new stuff, but I don't know if I want to wait till the next update or hear if another update after that comes out and then go into it. Because I know Extreme Yellow is also getting an update, and it's still working on it, but yeah. I think if I do a video on your secret project to Crescent, it probably won't be that long because you said it's only a specific thing that's for a game instead of like a full hack itself, so... But I think it'll be a fun video. I'll have a great time going over it, and probably even stream me using it. So, but yeah, I think I'll call it now. It was great having you guys here. Like I said, I'm sorry that this was more like a stream that I didn't talk too much. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I've been thinking a lot. Make it look nice. No, I'm not gonna freaking half it. I gotta make it look good. I'm not gonna half that crap. No, I usually try to do everything I can for the videos I make. I don't like half efforting anything because I think it's stupid and makes it look dumb, and it feels like I'm just trying to push out content for views. But yeah, hopefully next stream I'll have something. Oh, the tool. Okay, gotcha. There's pressure. Oh, okay. Oh, now there's pressure to make it look nice. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, okay. You don't have to make it look super neat. At least hopefully make it easy to understand for someone like me. Hey, no problem. I enjoy streaming. It's just sometimes like I kind of have to like make up an idea or something like that. Hopefully, like I said, next time I'll have something more to stream, like maybe a series to start for Mondays, because right now I'm kind of making everything on Mondays be like very like singularity, since I have a series going on Friday, Thursdays with Pokemon. But I at least want Mondays to have something going on, so there's multiple stuff happening. But like I said, I'll figure it out 100%. I got a lot of things I can play, so it's only a matter of time where I figure it out. Get Hamtaro content today. Well, thank you. Like I said, it feels more like filler content, but I had a great time playing it, and I hope you guys had a great time being here. We're gonna be doing more Pokemon Peridot next Thursday, and hopefully next Monday we'll have something better in store for it. I mean, Hamtaro is fun and all, don't get me wrong, but yeah, 2-hour gameplay speed running Hamtaro. Anyways, thank you all for joining, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.